I just saw a man attempt to make what is likely the most audacious escape in police history. D.B. Cooper, or what's left of his fallen corpse, would be proud. And he made it in none other than a university all-terrain vehicle. And wooey, he sets that fucking all-terrain part to use. That was where it all went wrong. They didn't know it yet, but they had just haunted the master of motor crimes. A man who not even Dale Earnhardt could have ever caught up with. But the officer knows that he has to stop it. He knows that he's like the juggernaut. If he gains any momentum, it's over for the whole city.
He's evading, going on the sidewalk. It's gonna be Alan DeLujas. He's blowing a stop sign. He's not stopping.
A flawless maneuver, no doubt. Officer action here would have stopped any less skilled driver in their tracks. His opponent recognized the maneuverability of his Weenie Hut Jr. four-wheeler and he put it to maximum use. And if you listen really closely, you can even hear all 2 cylinders in that bitch begging, just screaming to go faster. And he even has the audacity to blow that fucking stop sign like Johnny Sins.
Going west on Central, approaching Chestnut.
I really can't get over how just pissed this officer sounds. He doesn't even sound pissed. He just sounds slightly inconvenienced. He sounds like when I'm in the drive-thru and I try to order chicken and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, we're out of chicken." And I'm like, well, this fucking sucks. Just gotta deal with it, I guess. That's the same level of enthusiasm this guy has about this chase.
Try to cut him off here. He's going on the hiking bike.
Even in the driving, you can tell that the officer isn't really in it. Maybe the camera angle's bad, but I'm fairly sure he could have made that cutoff if he really tried. This guy was just indecisive. He needed to either choose to stay in the car or just hop in with the guy, because he was moving pretty slowly. He could have, like, run and kept up and opened the door manually. Done, like, some reverse tuck and roll type shit.
He's going through the grass, go back to Cleveland Road.
And just when you thought they had him, he pulls out the fucking Mario Kart shortcut, and you can even see where the officer has to turn around, and his car's like, I'll go back the other way.
They're still going eastbound on Lincoln. He's on the sidewalk. Approaching Chestnut.
I really just can't get over how fucking bored the officer sounds. Eastbound on Lincoln. He's on the sidewalk. Approaching Chestnut. Like, honestly, the officer's more of a danger than this guy is. He's about to fucking fall asleep at the wheel. Like, if this guy had to shit, the chase would be over. He'd just be like, fuck it, I'm going home. I've had enough of this. After he does a jump and lands like a triple ultra 440 hyper MK ultra kickflip, the officers finally fucking bops him in. And I was giving the officer shit for sounding like he's about to fall asleep, but this shit is so boring. Like, he fucking, like, 6 fucking minutes. That's how long this shit went on for. And it's just because he's driving a fucking doohickey, or like a fucking gizmo, basically. So the officers can't, like, cast a tightly knit enough net to actually get him in. Like, if I were the suspect after minute 3, I would have just hopped out and been like, guys, this fucking sucks. Can we all just forget this happened and go home?
You guys just stop me for no reason, man.
Get up. You struck my vehicle, so let's start off on that.
You ran out in front of me.
This guy's executed plan once he gets caught is really fascinating. What are you stopping me for? All I did was drive my golf cart on the sidewalk. What is that, a crime?
I'm trying to stop you. You're not stopping.
For what?
That car's reporting stolen.
The cart's reporting stolen?
Yes.
my god.
The cart's reported stolen. Well, what the fuck are you doing here then? Let me go and go catch the guy that stole it. I actually think I saw him run that way wearing a suspiciously large mustache and goggles. It was, I don't know, I think that might be your guy. Or actually, there's this guy that goes to the same university I do that's known for stealing golf carts all the time. It's a big problem, let me tell you. My wiener's actually a little larger than his though, so that's how people tell us apart.
Yeah. Can you check my back of my cart? How bad is it? Yeah, scrape mark. Cracked bumper. Way to go, buddy. Didn't you steal one of these already or get in trouble for stealing stuff? All you had to do was stop.
I can't say for sure, but I get the feeling this is the same officer that sounded like bored as shit the entire chase. Like, this shit ruined his fucking day. He had to come home to his family, his fucking harlot wife making dinner for him, and be like, honey, I had the worst day. You wouldn't fucking believe this shit.
Just to verify that it's property of Kent State, they were not aware of it.
Yeah, they were going to look for an event or something.
It wasn't even reported stolen.
Did you take it? You know what? Don't even answer.
It wasn't even reported stolen.
You have the right to remain silent.
These cops are just fucking done. They're just like, you know what? Never mind. I don't even fucking care anymore. Like, he's fighting curiosity, but at the same time, he just doesn't think it's worth it to try and actually figure this shit out.
Where did you get that?
Where did I get that?
Yeah.
I was adjusting the brakes on.
Of course, this explains everything. He was just walking through the university, and then he noticed that the golf cart's brakes sounded like shit. So then, he took it to his fucking apartment and parked it in his living room and fixed the brakes on it. And then as he started it up, he noticed that the timing chain sounded a little bit off. So then he's like, well, fuck it. I gotta try it out. I gotta make sure it can drive it to its full capacity. So then I throttled it, and you guys tried to fucking arrest me for it. I was doing a good deed, god damn it.
Like, that's insane what you guys just did.
If I was pit certified, I could have hit you.
Well, what I'm saying
And you would have rolled over and it
no
would have
one
hurt
even
real.
reported it stolen. You guys are doing all that crazy shit.
Let me fucking tell you, that door slam had me fucking rolling. It's like when a toddler is lying to you, and you know for sure that they're not telling the truth, but they just won't fucking stop.
And jury on charges of failure to comply and grand theft of a motor vehicle. He ultimately pleaded guilty to both charges and was sentenced to inpatient care at a mental hospital.
But surprise, surprise, it was in fact stolen. The brakes were not bad. They did not need adjusted. But I will say, he did end up in a mental facility. So maybe he was just mentally unwell. That would explain the decision to go on a police chase in a golf cart. Though to be honest, I think if he'd been a bit better driver, he could have made it out. He could have Max Verstappen that shit. We would have never seen him again. But that's all I got. Fuck off.